Hello y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shanice. I do random based content. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sticking into one. You're gonna see, like, I feel like one day you see me at the gym, even be knowing what I really do or do makeup or anything like that. I just feel like I'm just a college creator, okay? I'm just a college student creator trying to figure out life. God-fearing too. Definitely. But let me get straight to the video. I already know why you're here because y'all read the title. I'm not in, like, I haven't went to boot camp yet. I'm so sorry if I'm oily, by the way. I'm outside of my car. Like, my house is getting reconstructed right now, so this is literally the only place that I could really make a YouTube video or just like record. And this is gonna be like a short video because I already know y'all want to get straight to the gist. Y'all are looking at probably like 15 30 videos because trust me, I went through like 50 of them videos and really didn't tell me what really happened, like what really happened. But I'm gonna get to the sauce, I'm gonna get to juice. Please don't 10-second double tap zoom me, please don't. Oh my gosh, Nicki Minaj double tap something like that. Y'all
on my page, never double tap like me, Betty.
Y'all barbs know what I'm talking about. So first off, I took my test, like the PICAT, before I went to Meps. But people took their ASVAB at Meps, and I didn't do that. The day before, my recruiter told me to come in the morning, like around 11 a.m. to come and wait for the shuttle. If you live close to Meps, they're probably gonna tell you to just go to the hotel that they're gonna give you to drive to Meps. But for me, I live like 2 hours away from Meps. So what they made me do was they made me go to the recruiter's office and drive in a shuttle with random people. I mean, it's not a problem. Like, I didn't have no problem with them. It was just you know, and someone snoring in my ear, another person talking about her baby daddy in the other ear. I'm just like, I don't want to know what Paul did to you. Like, I do not want to know. Like, trust me, I don't care. Like, I really don't care. I went to my recruiter's office around 11. The bus didn't end up picking us up till like 12. So you're gonna be there for an hour. So I advise you to get something to eat, because me, I didn't, and I was starving. Get something to eat, please. Get something to eat. Then 12 o'clock, the shuttle is gonna come pick you up. So once the shuttle picks you up, they're gonna provide you with 2 tickets, one to get to the hotel, one to get inside the shuttle, and one to leave the shuttle. First, when we arrived at Meps at like, I would say 3. Yeah, we arrived to Meps at 3 to like drop off people that are taking the ASVAB. It was just, everyone was personating, like how everyone was like showing out how it looked like. It did not look like how it looked like a big building, they're gonna scream at you, no. I mean, the first day, no. Then they dropped us off at this hotel. Now y'all, the hotel that I went to, it was pretty nice. We arrived at the hotel like around 4, like late 4, so do the math. 11 to 4, you're hungry. Any type of snack. Oh yeah, they're not gonna give you no snacks till 5. 5 is when you eat. 5, so 11 to 5. So just make sure to bring some snacks, please. Nice. I had a roommate. Me and her barely even spoke. I was like hi, bye type of conversation. It really wasn't anything. No, we had to wake up like around 4:15. We had to wake up at 4:15, be outside by 4:30. I woke up at 4 o'clock because I'm gonna take me a shower. If they said they're gonna be looking at my booty hole, you think I'm... No. What else? Yeah, so literally next day we woke up at 4:15, got out at 4:30, went to the bus, and what they're gonna tell you to get your ID and social security out. I advise you to do that. Take your ID and social security out, because if you don't, they're gonna yell at you to do it, and I advise you to already have it prepped so they do not yell at you to do it. Once we got there, a man got on our bus and started screaming and telling us to get out. So when I got out, I'm like, okay, like I'm already having like kind of like, you know, like I'm kind of like anxious, because you know, like those videos on YouTube that like when you're in boot camp, they scream at you, yo, get out my effing bus. Once we got off the bus, they made us line females and males, like 2. You're gonna have to turn off your phone, so you cannot have your phone. So I do not how, because I remember I seen this video where this TikToker had her phone. I'm like, how does she have her phone? Because they made sure you did not have your phone. Literally made sure you do not have your phone. You had to turn it off. And if they see you with your phone, you got disqualified. So do not even try to sneak it. I promise you. You probably like, bro, I need my phone. No, bro. If you really want to go to the military, do not have your phone, because they will disqualify you. They will temporarily disqualify you. So I recommend you do not bring your phone. Yeah, so he tells us to put everything in our bag. And then we go through the security thing. He checks our book bags to see if anything's in our book bags that's harmful. Then after that, after check-in, they check your blood pressure. So if do not drink coffee, do not be anxious, just be calm. Because once you get your blood pressure, you're good. And then you sit down. After blood pressures, you sit down. Now, one thing they did not tell you is, if they call your name and put an H on your like badge, because they're going to end up calling your name, like a little sticker that says your name. Once they put an H on it, you're a hangover. So hangovers this is what they don't tell you. Hangovers is basically people that lie to their recruiters, and recruiters don't tell you this, and they expect you to be like, oh, if you don't say nothing, but tell your recruiter everything, because them recruiters be lying. I mean, some of them recruiters be lying though. They do be lying. They be telling you they're not gonna see it. I promise you, they see it. They see it. They see everything. Once you sign, like once you go to your recruiter and sign that they could look at your prescriptions and medical, they will look at it. Literally, especially if they have a lot of people in that facility, in that building, they will check it. Hangovers are basically like you're going last with everything. So hangovers are basically like you have more than 3 pages worth of prescriptions and stuff like that. Because trust me, I told my recruiter the last day I went to Meps, like the last day I went before, like the day before I went to Meps, I told my recruiter everything. I confessed. She was like, don't tell him, like, girl, just do not even worry about it. No, I had an H. Hangover basically goes last. They're gonna hung your ass over. So everybody that told the truth and doesn't have more than 3 pages worth of like documents of their prescriptions and medicals, they go for you. Don't even matter if you're in front of them in the line, they'll push your ass in the back. And so they get all the people that don't have H's on them. Yeah, that's what they're not telling you. Be ready for waiting. You're gonna wait. Yeah. If you want to go to sleep, do not go to sleep. A few things that they have you do is, first thing they have you do is a hearing test. I passed my hearing test. Then they have pee. They're gonna check your pee to see if you're pregnant or if you have HIV or anything like that. They're gonna take blood from you. They're going to check your height and weight. Now, a lot of people had problems with this. Sometimes your recruiter like duct tapes you, and not duct tape, but like, you know, the measuring tape you, and they'd be like, oh, like you're good. And when you go to Meps, it's something different. So I recommend you go to a clinic and make them do it, so you know beforehand, because sometimes recruiters be finessing y'all to just go there and y'all be mad at the people at Meps for being overweight. No, your recruiter is supposed to let you know that people had problems with. Now, the second time that I came to Meps, because remind you, the first time that I went to Meps, I was a hangover. Be prepared that you might stay another day. They do feed you though. Something about Meps, they do feed you, and they fed us well. I'm not gonna lie, they fed us really good. They fed us Subway, and they give us a cookie, they give us a chip, and a bottle of water. So that's what they're gonna give you. I don't know, but that's what happened. Both times that I was there, they gave us Subway, so most likely they're gonna give you Subway. Next, I was low-key scared about the duck walk, because how people describe the duck walk, y'all, it's not that hard. Like, literally, I literally asked the lady, how do you do the duck walk? This lady literally showed me how to do the duck walk. So I got my interview first, and when I went in the second day, I got my interview. And the interview is basically, they're gonna go through your medical. That's the interview. They're gonna go through your medical. They're gonna ask you, are you on birth control? Are you taking this? Are you taking that? Have you ever been depressed? Da-da-da-da. They're basically gonna ask you them questions, and you answer the same ways you tell your recruiter. I'm not gonna lie, answer the same way you tell your recruiter. When they ask you Like all the questions, like they're gonna go through your medical history and they're gonna ask you, why were you taking this medication, what happened there, did you go in a car, like if you had a car accident, that's when he's gonna tell you. He's probably gonna tell you right then and there, like you need a waiver, or right then and there, like that's when he tells you your interview. Now when you come to the room again, this is the physical part. They checked my eyes, checked my mouth, like my teeth. They really do not care, because y'all, I had a little cavity. I was scared in my wisdom teeth and I was so scared. He checked my eyes, checked my ears. If you have wax in your ears, they will clean it for you, so you do not got to worry about that. Check my breathing, make sure everything was okay. I was kind of nervous, but he really did not care about that. If your knees buckle, like you know when your knees like crack, like that, when you're like walking or like bending your knees and like that, that does not matter. They do not care. Like you could do that, like because my knees do that and he did not care. So first thing they'll do is after like they're checking you, he will check your pum pum, he will check your booty hole. He will check your boom boom, he will check your booty hole. He or she. But there is a girl in the room to make sure that you're comfortable and you're okay. If you do not want the male as your doctor, you will have to go another day. They will not like if there's no girl doctor in the facility, you will have to go another day until the girl doctor is available. So then after checking your physical, that's when they're gonna have you actually perform the duck walk. First thing you do, you're gonna have to they're gonna ask you to breathe and put your hand up and put it back and stuff like that. Yeah, they're gonna ask you to like walk on your tippy toes, walk on your heels, and they're gonna ask you to jump on one leg like this, hop like a dog, hop like a dog. Yeah, so they're gonna ask you to do that to make sure your joints are working. They're gonna ask you to roll your arms. They're gonna ask you to do these, like count your hands without looking at your hands. That was hard because I ended up looking at it. He's like, don't look at it. I was like, okay. Like, yeah, he's gonna ask you to do that. After that, he's gonna tell you to perform the duck walk. So I asked the little nurse, I was like, shit, show me how to do it. So she actually did it for me, and then I did it. Then they're gonna make you turn around and do it back to the line. So there's like a little short line. It's not that big. It's like say if the room is this big, the walk was like this big. It was really short. It was like probably like 4 steps you're gonna take. After that, he's gonna call you back in the room, and he's gonna tell you if you passed or not. And me, happily, he said you're qualified. So after that, after telling you're disqualified or qualified, or if you have to get a waiver or anything like that, they then send you to your guidance counselor for rather the Army, the Marines, you understand, yeah. So they're gonna tell you to go there, and after that, you're gonna pick your job, and then you're gonna sign your contract, and you're gonna swear in. But I'm sorry if you need like more in-depth video like of what to do, because I know I was all over the place with this video. I'm so sorry. Like I do apologize. I really do apologize, and I'm so sorry if I'm looking like up there. I've been looking up there this whole time, but I should be looking at the lens, and y'all come for me for that. I'm so sorry. Come for me for that. But yeah, if you need like any more questions, I will answer. If you want to know like when I ship out August 14th, so get ready for a video of what happened in boot camp, of course. If I need any questions, come down in the comments. I will answer them for you. And yeah, I am gonna start being consistent in YouTube. I'm so sorry, but yeah. But adios, amigos. Have a nice day.